Welcome to NintendoCade channel. I am Danny. Today I have a really exciting unboxing of this. It came all the way from Japan. That is this Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild original soundtrack. It's a massive soundtrack. I ordered this from Amazon Japan if you guys are wondering, but I'm getting excited because this is one of the best games on Nintendo Switch, and actually Nintendo just announced that it's become the most sold Zelda game in history. So selling over 10 million copies is such an astonishing feat. So what a way to celebrate this milestone with the actual soundtrack. The game is massive, and of course that could tell from this soundtrack itself. It's going to be a big epic opening of this soundtrack. I'm going to take a look into that. But as you're watching this episode, I appreciate your thumbs up. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to NintendoCade. That's always helpful. And be sure, leave down below in the comments what are your thoughts of this soundtrack. I'm always interested to hear what you have to say. All right, so I'm going to get right down and giddy and get onto unboxing this for everyone to see. All right, so releasing it from its slumber, we got this. This is a two-part here because obviously it's rubber band. I like the way that Japan always package their items to ship internationally. If you guys are wondering, this is also available in the United States. So I'll put a link down in the description if you guys are interested in this soundtrack set for you to grab in your own collection. But one thing I want to mention is this part here that I'm not sure if this is a Japan exclusive. I believe that it is from Amazon Japan exclusive, so you may not be able to get this if you don't import. But I'm gonna get into this in a second. Just want to show you guys the packaging. Obviously, side to side, we have the Sheikah crest there, looking really cool. And this one, you can see that it's the Field Music Collection from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And on the spine here, I just want to give you guys a good look at it. It's all in Japanese, obviously, so this is again is mostly an import. On the little, there's a little text that says the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild original soundtrack. And on the back side, this is very interesting. Look at how much music is in this game. You know, the thing is though, I always thought about there's a lot of atmospheric sounds like birds and trees and the wind. There is a nice tune and it's mostly piano, but they notice that there's 5 disc set here. This is literally 5 discs. That's what explains the big set here. And looking at the spine, you can see that it's pretty hefty. So looking at my hands, you can see that it's pretty thick in itself, and I really guarantee you it's really thick. All right, so I'm gonna put the soundtrack on the side for now and give you guys a look of this set here, and we're gonna crack this open. Okay, so let's open the first page. Oh, it's a notebook. Okay, so this is a little extra. I did not realize that. Okay, so it's something that I could just put some notes in. I know there's obviously a collector's piece. If you guys are wondering, this is actually a matte finish with a glossy Sheikah Slate logo and emblem here, looking really nice. And of course the logo of the Breath of the Wild. Okay, pretty simple, but nice to have this little extra along with the soundtrack. Okay, curious to know what that was. Now the meat of things is the soundtrack itself. Now I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna pull off the sleeve, and you'll agree to the logo itself of the game. And flipping to the front, pulling it out, we have, obviously if you don't know, the box is really thick. I like the quality of it, and nice, you get to see the actual artwork of the box itself. It's this the field of Hyrule in this bluish tone here. Opening up, oh, so this is how the disc look like. There's a couple things in the bottom. I'll leave that for later in a second, but with the focus right now is actually at the disc, and obviously it looks very simple, but it actually has a design on the disc itself. So liking that, look at that. It's obviously all the divine beasts that we all know and love to go through and facing the trials there. This is a 5 disc set, so there's a little flap here. You pull it out. I love this. This is a nice touch. So you have access to all the discs. This is another one of the divine beasts. Really sleek. And give you the last look on the other side here. Let's see here. There we go. This side here. Look at that. Ain't that awesome? If you notice in the background is actually the map of Hyrule, the one that you all know from the actual game that we actually use to navigate ourselves throughout the world. All right, moving on to the second part, we have agreed to the insert that was included. It's the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild original soundtrack, and you see the accordion there. And ooh, this is really nice. You get agreed to various artwork from the game, and I'm assuming this is actually the track listing from the game itself. So really nice. This too, and we have various champions there. You guys know who they're about. And disc 3. Unfortunately, I can't read this. Is in Japanese. It is obviously is an import, but I love the artwork. Looks fantastic. Look at that Princess Zelda there. And these are all the champions that were Princess Zelda. Really fantastic. Loving that. And this is what I like about these inserts. It gives you a glimpse of the various artwork that was done over time, and then now put it into a nice piece that you can just take a look into it. Even though I don't know the language, but I can appreciate it. Obviously, they tell you about the symphony that was used to make the music and the various instrument. Pretty sweet. And wow, we have some musical notes there. So I'm assuming you can probably play this if you can read musical notes. Some more various cutscenes from the game. Pretty sweet. I remember these. And to end it off, wow, look at that. They give you a little summary of the 5 discs. Some of the people were involved. And yeah, they list down all the musicians there. So really nice to see that they give a tribute to the people who were responsible in the music. And of course, we ended off with the Zelda Breath of the Wild logo. All right, so this part here, it's like a little folder. I just noticed that. This is actually an artwork that Nintendo released during the anniversary of Breath of the Wild, releasing on March 3rd. I have this as my wallpaper, but it's nice to see that they include like it's actually like a folder on the opposite side, another piece of artwork that was included on the same anniversary on March 3rd of 2018, 1 year after the original release on Nintendo Switch. Pretty sweet. So I guess I could just use that for anything. Now this is pretty interesting. They have this little cardboard insert, and you pulled it out. I don't know what this is about. It says play button there, and on the spine it's actually the logo of the Legend of Zelda Field Music Collection. It has various tracks of various music. So I'm curious what this is. And opening it up. Oh, okay. So now I get the hang of it. So this one, it seems like a button that you can actually, oh, that's right. It's a button that you can actually play music on the go. So you can clip this to your shirt, and you have a play button there. You have a rewind and fast forward. There's a little safety pin there. So this is where you can clip it to your shirt. And there's a little headphone jack that you can use. I like the fact that they have the retro scheme of 8-bit Link there from the Nintendo Entertainment System. Really sweet. And this one looks like a USB connector. I'm curious to see what this does. I'm assuming maybe connected to a PC and see what you could do with that. So that is the Legend of Zelda Field Music Collection. All right, so putting everything together so you guys get a good look at everything here. We have the actual casing, the box, the insert, and the folder, and everything all there for you guys to check out. So let me put this nice and neatly. So hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing look of the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild original soundtrack imported all the way from Japan. Again, it is available, it will be available in the United States. So if you guys are interested, definitely check a link down below in the description, and you can actually pre-order from that link and have, listen to the music on the go in the wild yourself. It is one of the best games ever on Nintendo Switch, and I'm looking forward to listening to myself. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to NintendoCade, that's always helpful, and I'll catch you again in the next episode.